Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be showing you how to make a beautiful looking and delicious burger bun / burger bread, if you choose to call it that, straight from your own kitchen. With this recipe you don't need to buy burger bread anymore and you can make delicious burgers from your own kitchen easily. Sounds interesting, right? Well, let's get straight into the recipe. So to make this burger bun, you're going to be needing basic ingredients for making bread. I always use warm milk for my bread because it helps it taste better and it makes your bun basically very soft. Of course, I'm going to be using some dry active yeast, and then I'm going to be using room temperature eggs, just one of it. I'm going to be using all-purpose flour. Just check the description box for the list and measurements of all the ingredients, as I will have them there. Also, I will be using some vegetable oil for this recipe. Feel free to alternate with melted butter if that is what you prefer. I would also be using some sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and of course some sesame seeds with which we will be dressing and decorating our burger buns with. You guys, this recipe is so straightforward and easy that you would not want to buy a burger bun ever again. Also, if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly click the subscribe button and be a part of the family. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you always get notified when I post my videos. So the first thing I'm doing here is I'm going to add the warm milk into a bowl. To that I add in some sugar, some salt, and then of course our dry active yeast. Okay, I'm going to mix this together and cover for it to proof. This is very essential when you're making bread because you want to make sure that your yeast is alive. So proofing it this way would help activate the yeast properly and also make your dough rise faster. I'm just going to whisk that together with a whisk, and then using a kitchen towel I am going to cover this for at least 5 to 7 minutes till the yeast has proofed. I'm going to keep that aside for 5 to 7 minutes, and by the time you open this you should see that the yeast is looking a bit frothy on top. That's where you know that your yeast has proofed and it is ready for you to start the entire process of making your bread. As you can see here, our yeast has proofed, is looking frothy on top, so I'm just going to go ahead and combine the rest of the ingredients. I'll whisk that together just so that everything is looking all nice. And to that I'm going to add in more sugar. Like I said, check the description box for the list and measurement of all the ingredients. Now I'm going to add in the vegetable oil and then crack in 1 egg. Using a whisk, I will mix all that together till it is well incorporated. You guys, there's something about making bread these days that gets me so excited. Like, I can't even tell. I just love being able to use my hands to make something that comes out looking nice and delicious. Now I'm just going to add in the flour in bits, still using a whisk. Add in the flour till it is well incorporated and we get a dough-like consistency. As you can see, it's beginning to form a dough. At some point I'm just going to drop this whisk and use my hands because I really prefer to use my hands in mixing dough. Just keep mixing together and adding flour as you go till you get a soft dough. It's going to be a bit sticky, but as we knead and as we continue, the dough is going to come together. And be careful with pouring in a lot of flour at a time. Just gently sprinkle as you go till that dough doesn't stick to your hand that much anymore. On a flat surface, transfer the dough and begin to knead till it is no longer sticky. From time to time, gently sprinkle some flour onto your dough, onto your hand, and then knead. This should take about 7 to 12 minutes for the dough to come together perfectly. This is a very good hand exercise. If you're someone like me that doesn't work out, then you definitely need this hand exercise. Keep kneading till your dough comes together like this, and when you press on it, it doesn't stick to your hand. We're going to transfer the dough into a bowl and cover it with a kitchen towel to rise or at least double in size. This should take about an hour or an hour and a half. If your kitchen is very warm, about an hour should do. As you can see, our dough has doubled in size. So now I'm just going to press and punch out the air and transfer that onto a flat surface. As you can see, our dough is still a bit sticky because I want very soft buns. I do not want hard buns at all. I like that you are eating your burger and you can actually enjoy the bread that your burger is made with. So now I'm just going to cut the dough into 4 pieces. You can cut them smaller if you want smaller buns, but I was actually going for big burger buns. So yeah, that's why I cut it like this. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, please kindly click the subscribe button and be a part of this family, please. So now, dusting my hand with a flour, I am just taking each piece of dough and I'm just going to mold it into a ball by wrapping and pinching the edges together on the bottom. This would help the dough to form into a ball-like shape, which is what you want. As you can see here, I've made the first bun and I'm just going to place it onto my baking tray, which I have foil paper, and I rubbed some butter onto that foil paper to make sure that my bun doesn't stick. So I'm making the second one now. Be very gentle with this process. As you can see, the second bun is ready, and I'm just going to continue with the rest of them and transfer them onto the baking sheet, and then we're going to allow this to proof again. This is the last bun now that I am just making into a ball. And there you go. Our last bun is ready. I just place it onto my baking sheet, and we're going to cover this to proof for another 30 minutes. If your kitchen is very warm, this should take about 30 minutes or even less till our buns double in size. This is important because you want your dough to rise properly, so it takes less time in the oven to get ready. So using a kitchen towel, I am going to cover this for 30 minutes till it doubles in size. Now, while our bun is rising for the second time, we're going to make the egg wash, with which we are going to be dressing our bun with. I crack in 1 egg into a bowl, and to that I am going to add some milk. This helps to give your bun a very glossy look on top. I like the mixture of egg and milk as opposed to egg and water, but feel free to use egg and water if that is the egg wash that you prefer. This is exactly the one that I am using, and this is the one I prefer for all my breads or pastries. I whisk that together till it is mixed, and I'm just going to set it aside. Now, as you can see, our bun has risen for the second time and they've doubled in size. I'm just going to brush them over with the egg wash that we have already made. And once I'm done brushing them, I'm just going to sprinkle some sesame seeds on top of our burger bun. I'm already so excited. I can't wait to pop this in the oven and see how they come out. So I'm just going to sprinkle some sesame seeds on top. Feel free to opt this out if you do not like it, but this gives it the ultimate burger look. So yeah, I'm going to sprinkle that in, pop this in the oven for 30 minutes. My oven is already preheated, and then after which our bun is ready. As you can see, it is very soft, looking so beautiful. Our burger buns are ready to make burger, and I'm going to be giving you guys a burger recipe in my next video, trust me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, like it, give me your comments in the comment section, and be sure to subscribe. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.